Internet? We parted last week at the top of the highest dune in Morocco, with the first objective of our challenge validated. Are we going to make it to the end of the whole challenge?
Over I return as rain and begin again, I am lost too.
Answer after the intro.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm an instructor in just about everything that rolls, and my goal is to try to get you where you think you can't go.
Make me work, make me sweat inside, make me feel like I'm alive. Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down.
Thanks to all the tippers who financially support this channel, and to my partners. We can only go so far together, so if you want to help us, don't forget to subscribe. Now that all that's out of the way, here we go.
After reaching Morocco's highest dune, Internet, you must descend from it. And that's not necessarily easier than going up.
It's amazing. Complete oufisme. It's amazing.
Now it's even steeper. It's weird to have to accelerate on a descent. So, when
And when
Now that we've done the biggest dune in the ERG of Chigaga and the whole of Morocco, Internet, we continue our journey. We try.
And don't forget to sail on €10 Tour de Coup. €10.
We said we'd see the big one over there.
You're in 2.
2, but I'm back in first for the little dune.
Okay. Failure. Fail. Damn it, I thought. What the hell did I do?
What happens here is very simple. When he discovers the reverse side of the dune, he can see that it's brittle, but he doesn't adapt his steering. In other words, he maintains a trajectory with a slow turn, forcing him to turn on the soft part, which is impossible. Rather than turning the bike sharply and attacking this part perpendicularly, he should have done.
Hop failure? It's true, I did take the top, but that's when I wanted to turn off. I'm coming, boss, I'm coming.
It's starting to be a really long day for Robin. Physically, I mean, learning in the sand means handling the bike in the sand. And when you don't have the technique yet, well, oh well, I've done the same. And it doesn't seem to scare him. He keeps pushing on relentlessly, showing impressive dedication. It's not that again. Why don't I go and help him, you ask? Frankly, I'd love to. But I'm busy with the internet. Who's going to film him struggling if I'm going to help him? You have to make choices in life. I say that, but in reality, I'm doing this for you, internet, eh? So while he's struggling, well, woohoo. I'd like that.
Ah, fuck, I'm falling again. Hey, shit, fuck. I'm burnt out.
This is starting to get really, really hard. Because when the body lets you down, there's only one thing left. The mind. And you really can't let that go, otherwise you're in deep shit. So we're going to take our time. Slowly but surely, taking absolutely no risks. It's pretty emotional in places right now. In this place and alone, mistakes are just not allowed. And as he tries to climb the dune, I notice a green spot in the background at the top of the dune. It looks a lot like a tree, but damn, I must be a lot more tired than I thought. A tree in the middle of the desert. It makes absolutely no sense. Would you like to say a few words?
It's not easy every day.
This is Robin's new fad. Stopping 2 meters from each summit. Okay, I'm chatting. But sometimes I have my failures too, let's be honest. Internet.
Welcome to my life, Chief. That's that. Internet, in fact, is his double. Every time he passes the dunes, it doesn't seem like it.
Well, I'm not too shocked that he's got Elos. However, I don't feel tired despite what I do. Therefore, when uncertainty arises, we'll go and see.
Oh, he's tough. Oh no, this can't be for real. It's fucking breaking my balls. Plus, I'm fucking cutting in thinking I'm just gonna sit down, and that's it. Sorry, internet, I said some bad words. The balls. And now I'm not going to wear it. I'm dead.
And after a few more tough dune sections for Robin, we come across a tree in the middle of the desert. Oh yeah.
No.
But you're wondering. Yeah, you wonder what it's doing there. I'd anticipated quite a few things, but this, I really don't. It's amazing how majestic nature is. You've officially become my new favorite tree. Well, I think given Robin's physical condition and this incredible part of the world, we're going to stop for a bite to eat. It'll do us both a world of good. I've got aligot, truffed, and pasta carbo. Yeah, give me the truffed, come on. So, what did you think of your morning?
Well, I've still got the same old fault. It's a bit annoying sometimes because I'm so close. I'm still having trouble feeling speed right now. In fact, there are moments when I'm fine and then I say to myself, it's fine, it's in. And then, in fact, 15 minutes later, I'm doing nothing but bullshit. Well, the sensation there, frankly, in the big dune, the descent.
I totally agree.
It was
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what I always say. I don't know anyone who hasn't hated sand.
Oh, yeah. And it's true that I wouldn't have thought you could go down slopes like that. In fact, you put yourself well backwards, you feel that the front comes out like that, and surfing is magic. It really is.
When he's out there struggling and learning. Yeah, well, I don't know anyone who doesn't love it when you've got the thing in.
It's true that it consumes energy quickly. It's monstrous, you know?
You can say that again? It's an amazing thing, how quickly it consumes energy. But hey, we're eating in the shade, in the middle of the desert. And phew, we're in the middle of the desert, and we're eating in the shade because we found a tree, we're right in the middle. That's great. We're going to do some drone shots so you can see all this. Yeah, that's magic. I was even going to rap about it for you. Oh my god, he's good, the boss. What the hell? You leave here with nothing. That's what you shouldn't do.
And what did you think of your morning?
Well, listen, I thought I'd have a hell of a time, but I didn't. I made a couple of mistakes, but that was due to carelessness, because we're not looking to perform, to reach milestones. In itself, loaded. I thought it was going to be hard. Not at all. It's not hard. And now, if you tell me to do a dune day, yeah, it won't be an issue. Yes, it will be tiring and challenging in the long run, but it's crucial to avoid any mistakes. Even the slightest error comes with a financial cost. Making a mistake at 450 is not a big deal, but any mistake will still impact your wallet. So you must have a mindset where, You don't have the right to make a mistake. You're allowed to miss the climb up a dune, but you turn back, and you turn back. You're allowed to tank. Yeah, absolutely. But not like me. Because if you don't, you're dead. Yeah, you are. And frankly, it's a treat. So, for me, it's a real revelation. Right now, Greg and I need to further improve the rear suspension setup so that it's really adapted and loaded. It's not penalizing, I'll be honest. On the other hand, as soon as I get some rhythm on the return run, we're going to do later. It's going to be a bit tricky. But you really need a suspension setup that's adapted to the loaded bike. And frankly, a fully autonomous rally. I already thought it was possible, but I thought it was going to be tough. I think it's even more possible now. And in the dunes, it's not as hard as I expected. After all, they've got extra tanks. On the other hand, this is one of the things that needs to be optimized on the 8 cent. It doesn't exist. That's why I'm carrying around an extra 6 liters. I put them in on purpose, even if you don't really need them. It's really just to see, and it doesn't bother. You see, I was even afraid with the backpack that it would get in the way when I was in position. Oh yeah, when you... in the end. So no, it doesn't bother me. Frankly, all I have to do now is optimize the bike to put it in steep rally mode. And after that, I think I'm going to push the project and try to do it. An autonomous rally. That would be great. And you're going to have to try and keep up with it all.
Well, that's going to be the hard part. The hardest part of the equation is whether I can keep up. The goal is to go all the way. So you attack, but you keep a safety margin.
But you know, when I see that it can go over 100 miles in the sand, with ruts everywhere, with luggage and all. Everything? Yeah, that's true. Which was, I'll be honest, unthinkable with all the bikes I've had before. But now, it's amazing. Can you imagine being out here with maxi trails after all? Trails, maxi trails. You do what you want, internet. You say what you want, what you break down by displacement or weight. I get carried away and stake. In any case, we're here with heavy travel bikes. We left home on motorcycles. We're in the middle of the dunes. I left in a pickup truck. You left in a pickup because you've done the assistance. You do the assistance for the courses, but yeah, no, very surprising. Once again, I'm surprised because I don't have any experience. Well, not much off-road experience, really no sand experience. And it's true that it's really amazing what we can do. I don't know how the videos are going to come out, but roughly speaking, we've just finished the Vestrom experience, so 10 days. With Christoph, Valentin and Kevin. We left from my place on a motorcycle. They rode back to my place and did the real thing. And Robin and I stayed there. We had 5 days off. When I say off, I just mean without the course. Here. So now we're in the middle of those 5 days. We took a day to go back down to Chigaya. Because Chigaya is a busy place. We've been here. We're on the 3rd day of shooting. We've shot all the other videos you've seen or are about to see. And tomorrow, we're going back up. We're going to go below Marrakech to film with Greg. On the 12th evening, we'll meet up with the Formule Tout market trainees. And we're off again for a 7-day session. And after that, another long one, we head back up to Casablanca. To do everything with Suzuki Morocco. 2-day training courses, and to help all new Vestrom owners in Morocco. Because the egg loaf has only just arrived. Well, my little internet, after this meal worthy of the greatest kings, we're going to film a little less in the early afternoon because it's still dune, so we're only going to leave on board because we're going to be moving forward a bit. We'll have to carry 2 or 3 more bikes. I'm a whore, and we'll end up in the box, in the fast lanes. What I suggest, Robin, is that before you pack it all in, you attack that little dune right there, in front of us, calling to us from the trackless meal. On foot? That's the whole point of crossing the dunes on the internet, to manage our speed so as to reach the summit safely. And it's very complicated, because the density of the sand changes meter by meter, and so does its load-bearing capacity. And that's what often causes problems on dunes. This one is very, very flat. And you can imagine that behind it, it's quite steep, even if you can't see it at all, once again. So you really need the right speed. So, right on cue for digestion, Mr. Robin is going to work wonders. I'm sure he will. He's taking a chaser there. Yes, I admit frankly, I'm pleased. I'm a bit proud of myself, because it wasn't easy. Even if it wasn't perfect, there's still work to be done on the technique. But yes, I'm really pleased. Bravo. We're finally out of those 50 kilometers of internet dunes. Yes, I'm very happy. And above all, I'm glad I shot it. Frankly, it was magical. A huge bravo to Robin, who never gave up. He's proud of himself, and quite rightly so. We're now going to tackle the fast trails of sables. So what I'm proposing is simply a sequence shot of part of the return journey using an onboard internet camera, where I share my impressions with you live. I hope you like it. We're accelerating, Marcel. I don't feel rushed, but there you go. When there's that. Where I can save time is on the brakes. In fact, I don't dare brake hard. I can't really accelerate. It's a fucking Keith anyway, isn't it? Suspension. Is talone.
Well, the good news?
Now I can ride for a long time at this pace. I don't feel like I'm forcing anything. Well, apart from that, I'm pushing a bit hard. I'm reinforcing the limbs a bit, because it's pulling more than usual. The good news is that I didn't think I'd have the pace to ride like this for a long time, let alone with my luggage. With my luggage, we need to improve the suspension. It's not the suspension, it's working fine actually. But it's too soft. We'll have to improve the spring adjustment. Like Greg presented it before I left. But this bike is a jewel to ride. Breathe in. Breathe in. Yes, if my nose wasn't clogged too, that would help. Alright, it's an internet challenge. I hope you enjoy these images because they were extremely difficult to shoot. But we're extremely happy with the result with Robin. If you do, let us know in the comments. It always helps us. Never forget that. And I say, I'll see you again. I've got a few mirages telling me to turn around. La Fedère, I'm banging on her drum. On the other side, here's one, as moody as ever, his eye full of sand and his mouth full of verdict. He's enthroned in a graveyard of old mechanical shovels. What a voice, boss. Ah, you're too good. When you're in the desert. I can tell I'm an asshole in real life. Actually, Tom, he's just an asshole. I've been told that since I was a kid. I've been living with myself for the past 33 years.